Let me say something that is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. Femi is being handed something that took Roman Reigns years to earn. And you know what? Triple H doesn't care what you think about it. He's doing it anyway. Sit with that for a second. Because what's happening right now on WWE television with Femi is not a coincidence. It's not luck. It is a deliberate, calculated, aggressive push from the very top of this company. And if you are sleeping on it, you are going to blink and suddenly wonder how this man became the biggest star in professional wrestling. Welcome to WrestleScope. My name is Johnson, and today we are breaking down exactly why Triple H is moving Femi to the absolute top of the card, and why some of you are going to hate what I'm about to say. Stay until the end, because I've got a theory about where this is all heading that is going to blow your mind. First, let's talk about the man himself, because if you're still treating Femi like a mid-card afterthought, I need to wake you up. Femi is 24 years old, 6'5", 290 pounds. He moves like someone 100 pounds lighter, and he hits like someone 100 pounds heavier. There is no one on the current WWE roster, and I mean no one, who has his combination of raw athleticism, physical dominance, and that rare, unteachable thing called presence. When Femi walks into a room, or a ring, you feel it before you see it. But here's what's really important to understand. Triple H didn't just stumble onto this guy. Femi was signed by WWE in 2022. He went through NXT, he won the NXT North American Championship. He wasn't just a project, he was the project. And Triple H, who rebuilt NXT from the ground up, knows better than anyone what a generational talent looks like when it's right in front of him. The old guard veterans backstage, some of them are nervous, and they should be, because Triple H is not building Femi for next year, he's building him for the next decade. Now here's where it gets really interesting, and this is what separates this push from the botched, start-stop, rushed pushes we've seen WWE fumble in the past. Triple H is not throwing Femi into the deep end and hoping he swims. He is being surgical about this. Think about the booking decisions that have been made around this man. Every opponent Femi has faced has been carefully chosen to tell a specific story, one that makes Oba look like an unstoppable force while still giving him room to grow as a character. He isn't squashing complete nobodies, but he also isn't being thrown into a situation where he looks weak. That balance, in modern WWE, that's incredibly rare. Look at the production value around him, the entrance, the lighting, the camera work. WWE doesn't do that for everyone. When you see a superstar getting that kind of treatment, it means someone upstairs has said, "This is our guy." And Triple H said it. Compare that to the way Braun Breaker was brought up. Braun is talented, nobody is disputing that. But the booking around Braun in those early months was inconsistent. One week he looked like a world beater, the next week he was losing momentum. Femi's trajectory has been far more deliberate, far more protected, far more intentional. Triple H studied what made Roman Reigns' bloodline era work. He knows you have to protect your top guy almost obsessively before the audience fully buys in. He's applying those exact same lessons to Femi right now, and most people aren't even noticing it yet. Okay, here's where I'm going to say something that is going to send the comments section absolutely wild. I don't think Triple H is just pushing Femi to be another top guy. I think Triple H is building Femi to be the guy, the face, or more accurately, the heel of WWE for the next generation. And I think the end game is something we haven't seen in years. A true, undisputed, universally acknowledged top villain who transcends brands, transcends titles, and transcends storylines. Think about what WWE is missing right now. Roman Reigns stepped away from his peak run. Cody Rhodes is a fantastic babyface champion, but every great babyface champion needs a great foil. Someone the audience genuinely believes could destroy everything the hero has built. Someone terrifying, someone who feels inevitable. That's Femi. And here's the kicker. Triple H knows that the window for building a star of that magnitude is narrow. You get maybe 1 or 2 moments in a generation where the stars aligned and a talent like this is available, healthy, hungry, and in the right environment. Roman Reigns had his moment in 2020 during the pandemic. Triple H is making sure Femi's moment is now, before he's 27 and the opportunity has passed. This is a succession plan, plain and simple. And if it works, and I believe it will, Femi won't just headline WrestleMania. He'll defy WrestleMania for years. Now look, I know some of you are already typing in the comments. I can feel it. Let me address the critics right now before you hit post. He's not ready. You said that about Roman Reigns in 2014. You said it about The Miz. You said it about Seth Rollins. History proved all of you wrong. He doesn't have the mic skills yet. You know who else didn't have the mic skills early in his career? Stone Cold Steve Austin before he found his voice. The Rock before he stopped trying to be a cookie-cutter babyface. Mic skills can be developed. Presence cannot.
and Femi has presence in abundance. The push is too fast. Really? We're complaining about a push being too fast in an era where WWE has given up on talented superstars inside of 6 months? Femi has been in WWE for over 2 years. He's been methodically built. This isn't too fast. This is right on time. The critics aren't wrong to be skeptical. Skepticism is healthy in wrestling fandom, but the evidence is overwhelming. Triple H's track record speaks for itself. This man rebuilt NXT into a legitimate developmental system. He turned the main roster around after years of creative stagnation. He is not a man who bets big without knowing what he has, and Triple H is betting big on Femi. So where does this go? Let me give you my prediction, and I want you to screenshot this, save it, and come back when it happens. Within the next 12 months, Femi is going to be in the main event picture of a premium live event, and not just hovering around it. He is going to be one of the central figures. Whether that's a world title match, a brutal rivalry with Cody Rhodes, or something else entirely, he will be there. And within 24 months, mark my words, Femi will have held a major world championship in WWE. Not because he's being handed anything out of nowhere, but because the groundwork is being laid right now, brick by brick, match by match, moment by moment. Triple H doesn't do anything by accident. Every step of this plan has been thought through. The only question is whether you're going to recognize it while it's happening, or whether you're going to be one of those fans who says, I always knew he was a star, after the fact. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you think Femi is ready for the main event, or do you think the push is too aggressive, too soon? Drop your take in the comments right now. I read every single one, and I respond to the best takes personally. And look, if you've been sleeping on this channel, today is the day to fix that. Hit that subscribe button right now. We cover WWE, AEW, NXT, and everything in between, with the kind of depth and passion that you won't find anywhere else on YouTube. Every single week, we're bringing you analysis, predictions, and content that keeps you ahead of the curve. Already subscribed? Then do me a favor and hit that like button. It takes literally 2 seconds, and it helps this video reach wrestling fans who need to see this conversation. Share this video with that one friend who still thinks Femi is just a hype job. Let them watch it. Then let them come back to you and admit you were right. I'm Johnson, this is WrestleScope, and the reign of Femi is just getting started. Don't say we didn't warn you.